Guys, one of the things I wanted to do for my Bronco is I want to put a manual fan switch on this thing. So actually I was off-roading in Big Bear the other day and my transmission was getting pretty hot. So I want to be able to manually turn on that electric fan right there. That's a Volvo fan. I did another video on that in the conversion. And then I have the Volvo dual relay over there. So this is a dual speed fan and this is a dual trigger relay. So I was going to hook it on the second stage, the super fast stage, like a manual ground. So that relay is activated by a ground. So you ground out the wire and it turns on the fan. So right now my computer, my Holley HP ECU is managing my fan speed. But I want to basically create a manual switch so I can turn it on if I have to, like if my transmission gets super hot. So I can either turn on the fan or get a bigger cooler, but that's a pretty big cooler already, you know, and it's, you know, I'm not running a high stall converter, I'm running a stock converter, but dude, it gets hot. So, and I have two temperature probes and I can see and I can verify, you know. So I can also control, I can create a trigger also in my HP software to activate this too. So, but I still want a manual override. So in case the computer doesn't work for some reason, or it's not doing what it's supposed to do, I can manually switch this on. What that's going to do is it's going to ground out I'm going to ground out my high-speed secondary fan, the second speed, and all I have to do is ground it out. So I'm going to hook it up to my switch in here. Hopefully I'm making sense. I'm not babbling too much. Had a monster just a couple minutes ago. All right, so I have these switches here. So right now, that's my fog light, and then I'm going to make this my cabin light. I have another video coming out. I'm going to put some cabin lights in here. But I'm thinking I want like a fan override somewhere in there. You know, I basically just go boom, automatically turn the fan on. You know, override the computer, the ECU. So all I have to do is basically run one wire, and I just have to ground it. So one lead goes to the ground, the other lead goes to the relay, and that's it. So one wire. Alright guys, so I actually spliced into my ground trigger here, or actually the black wire that right there is my new ground trigger, which is going to feed up to my switch. And this is actually the relay trigger. So if I apply a ground to any of these two wires, one is the low speed, the other one's the high speed. So I'm actually going to activate the high speed. So, because if I actually have to activate that fan, that means there's some kind of problem. It's running too hot or something's going wrong. So I guess I'd rather have it on the high speed than the low speed. So alright guys, check it out. I need to fix that light so it comes on, but check it out. So that hopefully will cool off my transmission when I need it. Alright, cool.